Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons. My internet's been buggy today, and so that's why we have whatever her name is. I can't remember. The female protagonist from Minecraft. That's why I've got her skin instead of my normal skin. So just a heads up. Anyways, since the last episode, I've done a bit of work. I ran around the Twilight Forest and set up some Waystones that we're going to be using today, and then I did some item sorting and I did some enchanting. So our helmet, our legs, and our boots now have mending and unbreaking X, because I want to avoid a repeat of last episode where we actually lost our helmet and had to start with a new one. And then our chest plate has mending and unbreaking 3 because I ran out of unbreaking X, flint and steel, so I was like, well, we'll just throw unbreaking 3. It's a chest piece, so it's got a lot of durability anyways. So it's no biggie. And then coupled with the mending, I think we should be pretty good. And then I also disenchanted that random epic bow that we had, because we have this one. And with that, what we're going to do is we're going to try another one of these. Epic Mega Loot Case. Let's give it a shot. Looks like a necklace. A Mega Loot Bauble. Provides jump 2 and it has 2 upgrade slots. I like it. I like it a lot. So we now have Jump Boost 2. Coupled with our flight, which actually, it seems like our flight kicks in before we reach the apex of our jump, so we need to tap it and then fly after reaching the apex, it seems like. So, but anyways, that's gonna come in handy. I was hoping for armor, but I'll actually take that because, and then it's got 2 upgrade slots, so we can add on some extra stuff, hopefully. Because I know the armor and the baubles can give us like knockback resistance and lots of really good stuff. Of course, to make the upgrades for that, we're going to need one of these, the epic upgrade charms. So we're going to need 8 epic shards and an epic mega loot case. So it's going to take a while before we manage to get our hands on that. So, anyways, today what we're going to do, we're going to continue on with the Twilight Forest quests and work on finishing those out. And we need to do the magic beans stuff. We need to get the ice bow. We need to do the quest ram. And I think that's the main things. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's first head to, actually I can use this. And I don't have to use XP, so we're going to go to the Ice Queen. I actually came across one of these in the Twilight Forest when I was running around, because I was looking for another Ice Queen and another quest ram, ideally. Or a quest ram, our first quest ram. And I actually came across both of those. So I'll actually take this feather, because I do need some of these. But we're going to climb this tower like more the legit way this time, because we're looking for the ice bow, and I'm not for sure. Like I said, if it only comes from the Ice Queen, I was thinking it could come from the chest, but I could be wrong. You know, because last episode we found an ice sword in, let's see, in one of the chests. Or actually in quite a few of the chests. And I was thinking that we could get the bow that way too, but maybe not. So we'll just run around and see if we can find it. There's a Power 4 book, which we will take that. Unstable ice cores. Whenever they explode, they basically change all the blocks into like random blocks. So we have like glass right there. It can get rid of the Aurora blocks and replace it with other stuff. So kind of a neat effect. But Snow Guardian, that's actually our first time running into him on here. So, hey, there's another one actually. I want to get our XP up again, because we actually are at 9 out of 10 on melee damage, but we need 53 levels for the last one. So I'd like to shoot for that. Maybe today. I think 53 levels is within our capabilities. But then again, I don't know how much we're actually going to be out killing, because we're actually just about done with the Twilight Forest exploration side of things. So we shall see. See, there's another ice sword, but I'm not seeing ice bows, so maybe that's from boss only. Perhaps. Glass sword with sharpness 3, sweeping edge 3, and lifesteal 2. I'm just going to live off of maze wafers at this rate. I just keep finding the things. Okay, let's head back down. I guess we don't really have to do all the dungeon, but since I'm fairly certain at this point that the bow is only coming from the boss, but I don't know. Hey, what do we got? I do want to grab those Charm of Keepings, even though there's a fairly good chance we're not going to be able to be killed by anything ever. Especially as our damage resistance just keeps rising. I'm not worried about exploring every single possible corridor. I'm kind of just exploring as we travel up to find the Ice Queen. Infinity. Okay. You know, I'm actually thinking about just breaking into this. And going through right here. Yeah, there's the Ice Queen. Okay. We'll just do that. We'll cut a corner right there. That's fine. Normally, you're going to have to travel up like so to get up to her. Nope. Just beat her to death. Is she going to do anything this fight? The world may never know. There we go. She's dead. She didn't do a thing. Awesome. Except spawn this ice crystal. Which dropped a snare book. Let me grab that. I'm going to throw all this stuff away. I guess I'll keep that. But she dropped the Seeker Bow. Okay. So our quest is not yet complete. Awesome. Okay, well anyways, let me warp over now. Well, let me warp back to... Let's just pop down here first. Because I need to pull this up. I don't want to leave my Waystone there. Except now I have a cooldown. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm gonna run around for just a minute here. There might actually be... It's possible that we could come across... I mean, this map isn't going to be of any count because we have traveled off of the magic map. I could make another one and use that, but nah. Not that worried about it. Let's just head off in this direction. Because, like, up at the top left of this map, you'll notice there's, like, up at the top left where that is kind of grayed out, there is, that's where the magic beans and giants and all that stuff is, that little icon there. That's what that denotes. It means there's, like, a troll cave there. But we might actually find one over here before our Waystone time limit is up. Like, recharge rate. So... we're going to run around and see. There's a dark forest. Not quite what I'm looking for, though. Okay, I just spotted what we're looking for. The Waystone cooldown actually just ran off, but I found what we're looking for now. So this right here, this big mountain. I also looked on the wiki, and the ice bow does come from the chests and stuff. So we just haven't gotten lucky. Maybe I should have explored all of that dungeon, been a little bit more thorough, but... that's okay. That last one that we did. But I already pulled up the Waystone, so it don't matter. What we're looking for here is going to be a troll cave. I'm checking in here because it might connect over to the troll area. It doesn't look like it's going to, but I figured we'd check it anyways. Hopefully we'll find it sooner or later. I'm actually going to grab a few of these torch berries. I might actually just make a new magic map. I don't know. I do have paper on me. So if I can just find a raven, we'll make a magic map then. Oh no, this is a dungeon. Oh, okay. What have we got here? We have, let me dump off that stuff. Haymaker, which we've already got one of those. A couple spells we've already got. Wand Attunement. Advanced Tome of Arcana. And then we've got spellbook we've already got. Scroll of Identification. Wand of Mystery. Basic case. Okay. And a whole bunch of junk. I was hoping for like some... Hey, there's another one right here. Let me throw this on. That's interesting. 2 mob dungeons like right there next to each other. I will take it. It is... Sometimes it does... It takes a while to find these troll dungeons without a magic map. It does make it a whole lot easier. Worst comes to worst, we may have to go make one of those. I was hoping to find some glowstone in this, but I don't think we're going to. An apprentice book that we do not currently have. Another basic case. Wand duration upgrade. We've got a few of those upgrades. We need to apply those here fairly soon. And then over here we've got Protection 5 chest plate, a living helmet, Punch 2 ancient tome, some glowing water, a golden case, another apprentice book that we do not currently have, Wand of Embers. Okay. We shall take those. Okay, I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and just drop down a Waystone and... See, I'm just going to use the Warp Stone to go back. And we're going to go get some glowstone. Because I want to make a magic map. I'm also going to make another one here in just a little bit. But it'll just make it a little bit easier. It's taking a while to find it, so... we'll just do this. Okay, so... There's 2 of those. There's that. And with fire it writes. Again. We've already made one of those, but... Okay, well anyways. But anyways, while we're waiting for the Warp Stone cooldown to run off, let's go ahead and grab all these spell books that we have not yet discovered. We actually have quite a bit of them that have built up. And then I'm also going to grab the Scroll of Identification. Okay, we've got 4 of those at the moment. And let's grab the... Let's see, Master Pyromancer. Okay, we'll put stuff in that second slot. Let's check out what this spell does. This one is Cure Effects, which I'm assuming cures all status effects. Removes all potion effects currently affecting the caster, good or bad. I'm actually going to start throwing away these scrolls because I actually don't really have much use for them. Yeah, I know in my pack I have all these disabled, like... Because, I don't know. Maybe if you have a pack built around them, but I think for most situations, they're just kind of like clutter. Of course, in the pack that I'm working on, Electro Blobs is like way different. You don't actually find spells exploring, really. Let's see what this master spell does. Summon Ice Giant. Awesome. Wasn't that one that you could... Wasn't that one that you could buy? No, that was Ice Wrath. And also, actually, I want to read the text on that too. Let me grab that back out. It says, smash them. Okay. And then next up we have Slime. Huh. Okay. What does this do? Engulfs the target in slime, which slows and continually damages it. The slime bursts after 10 seconds. And then next up we have... Bubble. Bubble fires a jet of bubbles, which causes anything it hits to float upwards helplessly. The target will fall after a certain time, or if it is damaged. Okay. And then next up we have... Another apprentice spell, Shield. Creates a protective barrier or force that blocks projectiles and magic. Also grants the caster a weak resistance effect. You have to hold it. So it's kind of, yeah, that's kind of cool. This one is another bubble spell. We've already got that. And another bubble spell. We've already got that. Okay. Next up we have... this spell. And I think we have a duplicate of that. Searching, your remembered location is too far away or inaccessible. Okay. It sounds to me like it's probably like Mark Recall. No, Clairvoyance. We got 2 copies of that. Reveals the path to a remembered location. With the spell selected, sneak right-click on a block to set the location. Cast the spell normally to reveal the path. The path will fade after 90 seconds. And that's all of the new spells. So we did get some pretty interesting stuff, to say the least. And then we're still waiting just a couple seconds. I can't remember if there's anything. No, there's not anything. Oh, the questing ramp. I want to go ahead and get some wool together. And we actually need one of every color for this. So, let's see. We've got white. We've got green. We've got... That's it. Oh, and black. Okay, but we need one of every color. Okay, we have all 16 colors now. Awesome. And our quest just updated for the repeatable weapon case. Let's go ahead. I want to go ahead and get that. The only question is, I don't know if I want to go for an upgrade or try and pop this. Because we did get that ring, and I would like to get some new nifty... Well, I'm going to have to pop it because I'm going to have to get some more shards before I can... I keep getting bows. Slime Strike. Poisons enemy for 1 second on hit. Has 5 upgrades, but it has a whole lot less stuff. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and disenchant this one. And then we'll get, I don't know, 4 or 5 shards probably. 5 of them. Okay. And I'll just put those away. So we're going to have to open up one more case and then have another case to make our first upgrade charm. But anyways, our warp stone is ready to go. Let's go ahead and warp over to here. And let's activate our blank magic map. And let's grab our Waystone. Okay, so we need to go off in this direction. Oh, and it's not. There we go. To update my wings. Okay, so right... See, it should be right over in here. Which I'm actually going to travel to the top of this, and we're just going to open up, and we're going to dig, dig straight down and open this up. So, okay, I actually didn't find it. It's down here. It's just I didn't like line up with it, I guess, or something. Aha, okay. Right here is kind of what I'm looking for. So, just gonna let him explode, I guess. Let me take out this witch. And that big creature right there, that's a troll. Big cave troll. Oh, and the witch dropped glowstone. How funny. 207 HP on that thing. Amazing. Okay, so what we're looking for down here will be that right there. That huge pile of obsidian is what we're looking for. Okay, and we can actually... Oh, you can't break through it. Okay, so that's not what we're looking for. There was a time when you could actually manage to dig through it, especially if you had a good weapon. You could dig through it and not have to, like, backtrack down here. But we're going to do stuff kind of the legit way. So, we'll go ahead and grab that stuff. So in that case, what we're looking for is a chest. And we're going to have to run around a little bit here. What's with all the pyro trolls and pyro creepers and everything's a pyro? Uh-oh, I just crashed the game, apparently. Okay, it seems to have been due to 8 Fabled Blades. Was what crashed it. Which this sword can deflect attacks, so I'm betting that's what it was it tried to deflect and it... I don't know. I didn't read much into it because this pack does have a fair amount of like crashes and bugs and stuff like that with the mods that it has, but I don't pay it much mind, so anyways, at this point, I want to kill these named guys. Because they seem to drop quite a bit of XP, and I'm after XP, actually, so. Okay, nothing in that one. Right. Dig through all these guys. My armor's still in good shape. It's all this mending. It actually quite effective, I think, at keeping our armor topped off. Man, these witches with their, like, super health pulls. It's insane. I'm noticing I'm not getting as much XP with all the mending and stuff going on and everything draining XP off of me, but of course it's definitely worth it. So. What's our sword slicer up to as far as damage goes? 11 attack damage. It's not amazing. You know, we've had swords that actually do more, but it's steadily leveling, and it's kind of a cool weapon, to say the least. Plus, it's like unbreakable and mending and all that stuff on it. Aha! I just got a magic bean. I don't know how. I was killing skeletons, and one just dropped. Huh. It used to be in a chest. I don't know if that's somehow changed in the pack, or or what caused that, but huh. Okay, well anyways, we got our magic beans, so yay. Okay, and then now that we've got that, let's go ahead and turn in that quest. And we get 5 gold coins. Awesome. And then there's the giants, and then the burn them, which I don't think... Yeah, it looks like it won't ever break through that. Okay, so we need to travel back up now. And I'm going to say that the best way to do that's going to be right here. And that's perfect. We came right up at some Ubera soil. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to place it down in some of this Ubera soil. And it's going to spawn a giant beanstalk. And we're going to climb this thing up to the clouds above. And like I said, if you have flight, of course, you can bypass the need for magic beans. But you're still going to need them for the quest, so might as well. Alright, and then we're just going to climb up through the clouds. Oh, we actually came up inside of the house. But anyways, there's going to be giants around here, and we have to kill these things. And they're giant versions of you, like, they would be wearing my skin, except for I don't have my skin right now. Alright. And I think we're about to get a quest complete. Oh, I didn't pick it up. There we go. Giants, we got the giant pickaxe. Okay, you guys have probably seen this a million times because it's just standard Twilight Forest stuff. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to head back down to the bottom of our thing here and find our hole and go back down. Which I actually need to put that right there so it regenerates my my stuff. And then we have to dig into this giant obsidian. So, and this is going to take a while. Okay, that took longer than I remember. I literally had to hold it for like, I don't know, 2 minutes or so. It felt like forever to break through that giant obsidian block. But anyways, inside of here there's a couple chests. Right here's what we're looking for, the Lamp of Cinders. And then in addition, there is another set of magic beans, some Ubera soil. Okay. Sounds good. And then we can put away the giant pick, because we don't need that anymore. Okay, and then we should have a couple quests completed. First up, the giant's pick, we get a loot chest and a gold coin. And then for the lamp of cinders, we get another loot chest. And then there's a quest here, burnt thorns. Okay. And we get 6 gold coins and a loot chest from that. Wow, okay. So what we need to do is we need to... Where's that hole that I made? Okay, we got to head back up to the surface. And then we need to... it'll be in the north here. We need to head up here to where the castle is. And we'll check these loot chests whenever we get back. We're almost through the progression side of things. Let's grab our lamp of cinders real quick. And actually a lot of this progression stuff you can actually just kind of skip. But... because this part is really unfinished, you know. But what we can do is we can take this and just right click. And there we go. Quest complete. And we get 6 gold coins and a loot chest from that. Awesome. Okay, so all that's left is the quest ram and the ice bow. Both of which are very doable. I've actually got a quest ram we're going to go check out here in just a second. Go ahead and just burn through all of these. These you can actually break just moving into them as well. So I can do that. Then you can also do this. You can stand on them, but you will take some damage, so just a heads up. But anyways, this is the castle. I showed it in all my series, so might as well show it on here. We're not gonna go through this. There's not really anything up here at the moment, but there is like an area where the final boss would be that's in the very top of this big tower here. But this here would be the proper entrance. Now, luckily, the mobs that are supposed to spawn here are spawning now. We're getting attacked by kobolds, and that right there, that is an adherent, which is one of the mobs that only spawn in this castle. I guess I should do that, huh? But it's one of the mobs that only spawn in this castle, but there are a few others. Usually, if you enter the big tower, you'll see quite a few of them because they tend to spawn. There's actually one of them, the Harbinger Cube. The castle's been in works for a while. Hopefully one day before too long we'll actually see it. You know, because it's shaped up to be what could be like an amazing dungeon. Okay, after a whole lot of climbing, we're making progress here. Bit by bit. I'm going to get over to the top of the main tower. Just so in case you're interested and you're not familiar with it, you can see kind of where the final boss is going to be. Right over there. I think if we go up to here, we should be able to... Oh, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to make it. Aha! Yes, okay. So anyways, this is where the final boss is. And you can't break that anymore. Used to, you could break it, but it says final boss here, you win. You can join the Twilight Forest Discord server to follow the latest updates on this castle and other content at blah blah blah. DiscordExperiment115.com. So, but anyways, that's the castle. So we have completed it. Yay. Okay, so now what I want to do is, let me actually put this stuff away. Let's check out our loot chest. Then we're going to go do a quest ram. Just because we can. Okay, so loot chest. We got wand condenser upgrade, some scrolls, spell book, advanced tome of arcana. Alright, let's do the next one. Next up we've got a spell book that we are not familiar with. Wand range upgrade, a summon zombie book, flame enchanted book. I'm going to toss that. And then lastly we've got protection 5, There's a common mega loot case, basic case, wand of shadows. I don't think we've ever gotten that wand before, so that's pretty cool. Because we do need it. We still have some magic quests that we have not finished out. So, and then inside of our common mega loot case, yeah, I'm not going to need a common upgrade charm. We've got the sludge. It's a 9.79 mining speed pick. Okay. Okay, so let's pop over now to the quest ram. This right here, let me actually grab, I want this, and I want, see, it's not on this magic, no, it's not on this magic map. Okay. I want that, and what did I do with that glowstone and stuff? Or no, it's just 8 pieces of paper is all I need. Okay, I want to show you what this looks like on the map, just in case you're curious. So if we open this up, there we go. You can see it's just kind of like a lime green area, and there is a little icon on the map. I'll show it to you here in a second. It looks like there's some snow off in that direction. So we'll go check that out here in a second. I'll show you what the icon looks like. But the quest ram is going to spawn inside of these like rainbow type forests. There's going to be rainbow trees, and there's going to be this. It's not always here though. It's not always in these biomes, so just a heads up on that. But anyways, if we go up to the quest ram, what we need to do is we need to feed it one of every color of wool. Every possible color. So let's go ahead, and you can see it gets a white stripe. And then I add orange, it gets an orange stripe. Magenta, light blue, yellow, etc. And there is a dispenser. I'll show you that here in a second, but I don't want to mix it up and have to figure out what types of wool I have to feed it and all that mess. Since we already have the 16 colors with us. And then the final one, red and consummate Baja's advancement. And we get a few items here. We've got the crumble horn, which can be used to break blocks down, basically. Like cobblestone becomes gravel and stuff. It does have very limited durability. We also get a block of iron, block of diamond, block of emerald, block of gold, lapis block, and a questing ram trophy. And the dispenser is right up here. You can see there's yellow, pink, black, and purple wool, and there's a button that you can click, and it will place them. So, and then throw them down. Okay, so now that that's done, we've actually got all the trophies from here now. And for that, we get a loot chest and 5 gold coins. Awesome. Let's see what's in this. We got another advanced Tome of Arcana. I'm looking for masters. Wand range upgrade, high quality wood, living pants. Okay. Basically a whole lot of junk. Okay, so I'm going to head off in this direction towards the snow. I would like to find an ice bow this episode because we would have the Twilight Forest 100% done at that point, which would be awesome. And I think after the Twilight Forest, I'm going to go and just update the Aether mod. And I'd like to finish up that. Also, whenever we do the Betweenlands, I'm going to make sure we have the most recent update. Because I'm not sure, this pack doesn't see a whole lot of updates usually, like not very often, so I do want to make sure that we're fully updated when it comes to the Betweenlands. I should actually probably just grab my airship and just fly over there. Okay, so into the Ice Queen's lair once more. Hopefully we find an ice bow. I'm hoping. I would really like to get like another 13 levels too while we're at it, because that would be just perfect. Of course, we're leveling a bit slower because we're leveling a bit slower because we have all this mending and stuff going on, so. Alright, let's do this. This one actually has the little like entryway that's really cool. Oh, let me put this back on my hotbar. I may actually have to do some manual repairing with the anvil here in a minute because my wand is actually just about out of charge. So I don't want to live without my night vision. I know you guys don't either. Ender bow. Ah, finally. Finally we got a nice bow. I will take it. Phew. That's great. That is a great find because we have been a long time looking for that thing. Not really. It's only our third dungeon, and the second one I didn't even like explore everything, but still. It feels like it's been a long time. Okay, I'm still 10 levels shy of getting the final damage increase, which is fine. We've been pretty focused on those of late, so. But we don't have to worry about dying, so it's not an issue to just build up our XP. But the Ice Queen is right here, so I'm going to go ahead and hop up here and fight her, because she only takes a second. She actually gives quite a bit of XP, so might as well. I'm so happy we got that that bow, though. Alright. And one more. There we go. Okay, so we're up to a level 46. Awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and warp on back to home. That means the Twilight Forest is pretty much done, which is great. Twilight Forest is one of those dimensions. I used to love it, but I've been through it so many times. I'm just like, please end, you know, because, I don't know. I love the decorative stuff, and I think the assets are really good. It's just overused as is. So, alright, so we get 2 gold coins from the Ice Bow quest, and that is now done. I still wonder what's planned for the character progression tab, if there's going to be anything. It's actually possible it might be something that we unlock maybe after doing certain... Well, no, because I think everything's like pretty much unlocked even when you don't have quests. I can't remember. I'm not for sure. So maybe, I don't know if there's anything in there or not, but I'm not for sure. But I know it's about wrapping up point for this episode, so we're going to end this one out here. Next episode, though, I do want to check out what this spell does, just really, really quick. Just out of curiosity. Glide. Sounds like an elytra. Allows the caster to glide downwards while in the air and holding the use item button. Okay, how does this work? So if I'm up here and I do that, okay. So it's basically kind of like using a hang glider, except you pretty much just fall, regardless. So, okay. Well, that's cool. So anyways, next episode, I think what we're going to do is, now that the Twilight Forest is done, I would like to finish out the Aether. Maybe? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I have the strength to do it right now. I mean, the rewards for this stuff is great. But it's so much running around. Ugh. I mean, these quests right here would be fairly easy to do, but... and that's like Tropicraft. I don't think I have the strength to do that right now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we're going to do next episode. We might make that just to get it over with, but I don't know. We might actually set up a mob farm system, or might start setting up a mob farm system next episode. That might be what we do, because we kind of need to get that up and going. It would be useful anyways. So we'll see. That might be what we tackle in the next episode. And guess what? We actually have enough cobblestone. I need to speed that up because it's taking a while. But we have enough to get our first piece of quintuple compressed cobblestone, which should complete a quest. It does. And we can turn that in There we go. We get a golden case from that. So the next one, we get a rare mega loot case. Oops. These usually don't have much of anything that we want. We got the blazing digger. 14 mining speed, explosive. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I think that's what we'll do next episode, is maybe make a mob farm, and I'd like to get the cobble gen a bit faster, because we're only at 5 times compressed, and we need to get up to, I think, 8 times compressed or whatever. So, it doesn't seem to be... Yeah, and there's only 3 left, almost. Yeah. And I think we have to get up to like 9 times compressed, so... I do want to speed that up as well, before we go exploring again. But... anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys then.